CLEP Natural Sciences Last Minute Review. Question 1. During photosynthesis, which gas do green plants release in this last minute review? Option A, oxygen. Option B, carbon dioxide. Option C, nitrogen. Option D, methane. The correct answer is option A, oxygen. Photosynthesis releases oxygen when water molecules are split during the light reactions. Carbon dioxide is used as a reactant, nitrogen is not the gas released, and methane is not produced by normal plant photosynthesis. Question 2. Inside eukaryotic cells, which organelle makes most ATP in this last minute review? Option A, nucleus. Option B, mitochondrion. Option C, ribosome. Option D, Golgi apparatus. The correct answer is option B, mitochondrion. Mitochondria produce most ATP through aerobic cellular respiration. The nucleus stores DNA, ribosomes build proteins, and the Golgi apparatus modifies and packages cell products. Question 3. After DNA replication, which molecule has been copied for this last minute review? Option A, glucose. Option B, DNA. Option C, starch. Option D, lipids. The correct answer is option B, DNA. DNA replication makes a new copy of the DNA molecule before cell division. Glucose is a sugar, starch is a storage carbohydrate, and lipids are fats or fat-like molecules rather than genetic material. Question 4. Before cell division, why must chromosomes duplicate in this last minute review? Option A, to destroy old genes. Option B, to make oxygen. Option C, to give each daughter cell DNA. Option D, to digest proteins. The correct answer is option C, to give each daughter cell DNA. Chromosome duplication ensures each daughter cell receives a complete set of genetic instructions. It does not destroy genes, make oxygen, or digest proteins. Question 5. Why do enzymes lower activation energy in this last minute review? Option A, to speed reactions. Option B, to create atoms. Option C, to stop diffusion. Option D, to store chromosomes. The correct answer is option A, to speed reactions. Enzymes speed chemical reactions by lowering the energy barrier needed to begin the reaction. They do not create atoms, stop diffusion, or store chromosomes. Question 6. How does osmosis move water across a membrane in this last minute review? Option A, from high solute to low solute. Option B, from low solute to high solute. Option C, only through protein synthesis. Option D, only by burning ATP. The correct answer is option B, from low solute to high solute. Osmosis moves water toward the side with higher solute concentration when the membrane is selectively permeable. Movement from high solute to low solute reverses the direction, protein synthesis is unrelated, and ATP is not required for simple osmosis. Question 7. Which DNA base pairs with adenine in this last minute review? Option A, cytosine. Option B, guanine. Option C, thymine. Option D, uracil. The correct answer is option C, thymine. In DNA, adenine pairs with thymine through complementary base pairing. Cytosine pairs with guanine, uracil appears in RNA instead of thymine, and guanine is not adenine's DNA partner. Question 8. When a red blood cell enters pure water, what usually happens in this last minute review? Option A, it shrinks. Option B, it swells. Option C, it forms starch. Option D, it becomes a virus. The correct answer is option B, It swells. Pure water is hypotonic, so water enters the cell and can make it swell or burst. Shrinking happens in a hypertonic solution. Starch formation is a plant storage process, and a cell cannot become a virus. Question 9. Where are proteins assembled from amino acids in this last-minute review? Option A, ribosomes. Option B, vacuoles. Option C, lysosomes. Option D, centrioles. The correct answer is option A. Ribosomes. Ribosomes translate messenger RNA and join amino acids into proteins. Vacuoles mainly store materials, lysosomes digest cell waste, and centrioles help organize cell division. Question 10. Could a gene mutation change a protein in this last-minute review? Option A. No, genes never affect proteins. Option B. Yes, by changing amino acid order. Option C. Only by making water. Option D. Only in rocks. The correct answer is option B. Yes, by changing amino acid order. A mutation can change the DNA code, which may change the amino acid sequence of a protein. Genes do affect proteins, water production is not the key effect, and mutations occur in living genetic material rather than rocks. Question 11. Can two carrier parents have a child with a recessive trait in this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, about 25%. Option B. Yes, always 100%. Option C. No, never. Option D. Only if the trait is viral. The correct answer is option A. Yes, about 25%. For a simple recessive trait, two heterozygous carrier parents have a 1 in 4 chance of an affected child. It is not always guaranteed, it is not impossible, and viral infection is not what makes Mendelian inheritance work. Question 12. Might camouflage become common in a population during this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, if it improves reproduction. Option B. No, traits cannot change. Option C. Only if food disappears. Option D. Only during mitosis. The correct answer is option A. Yes, if it improves reproduction. Natural selection can make camouflage more common if it helps organisms survive and reproduce. Traits can change in frequency, food loss alone is not the required cause, and mitosis does not explain population-level adaptation. Question 13. Should antibiotics be used to cure viral infections in this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, they kill all viruses. Option B. No, they target bacteria. Option C. Only for photosynthesis. Option D. Only for inherited traits. The correct answer is option B. No, they target bacteria. Antibiotics generally target bacterial structures or processes, not viruses. They do not kill all viruses, and they have no direct role in photosynthesis or inherited trait patterns. Question 14. Would chloroplasts usually appear in animal cells in this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, every animal cell has them. Option B. No, they are typical of plants and algae. Option C. Only in red blood cells. Option D. Only inside bacteria. The correct answer is option B. No, they are typical of plants and algae. Chloroplasts are photosynthetic organelles found in plants and many algae, not typical animal cells. Animal cells do not all have them, red blood cells do not carry out photosynthesis, and bacteria lack chloroplast organelles. Question 15. Is a virus considered a fully cellular organism in this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, it has all organelles. Option B. No, it lacks cellular structure. Option C. Yes, it performs mitosis. Option D. No, because it is a mineral. The correct answer is option B. No, it lacks cellular structure. Viruses are not fully cellular because they lack cytoplasm, ribosomes, and independent cellular metabolism. They do not have all organelles, they do not divide by mitosis, and they are biological particles rather than minerals. Question 16. Does meiosis produce genetically varied gametes in this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, through crossing over and separation. Option B. No, it makes identical body cells. Option C. Only in bacteria. Option D. Only by photosynthesis. The correct answer is option A. Yes, through crossing over and separation. Meiosis creates variation through crossing over and independent assortment as it forms gametes. Identical body cells are produced by mitosis, bacteria do not use meiosis, and photosynthesis is unrelated to gamete formation. Question 17. Are producers the usual base of food webs in this last-minute review? Option A. Yes, they capture usable energy. Option B. No, predators always come first. Option C. Only decomposers make energy. Option D. Only viruses form food webs. The correct answer is option A. Yes, they capture usable energy. Producers such as plants and algae capture energy, often through photosynthesis, and support higher trophic levels. Predators depend on lower levels, decomposers recycle nutrients rather than form the energy base, and viruses are not the foundation of food webs. Question 18. If predators decline, what may happen to prey first in this last-minute review? Option A. Prey may increase. Option B. Prey must vanish immediately. Option C. Prey become minerals. Option D. Prey stop needing food. The correct answer is option A. Prey may increase. With fewer predators, prey survival can rise and the prey population may increase at first. Immediate disappearance is not expected, prey do not become minerals, and all organisms still need energy and resources. Question 19. Because decomposers break down dead matter, which cycle do they support in this last-minute review? Option A. Nutrient cycling. Option B. Planetary orbiting. Option C. Nuclear fusion. Option D. Sound reflection. The correct answer is option A. Nutrient cycling. Decomposers return nutrients from dead organisms to soil and ecosystems. Planetary orbiting, nuclear fusion, and sound reflection are physical processes unrelated to decomposition of organic matter. Question 20. Since homeostasis keeps conditions stable, which example fits this last-minute review? Option A. Sweating when overheated. Option B. Rocks melting into magma. Option C. Stars producing helium. Option D. Salt forming crystals. The correct answer is option A. Sweating when overheated. Sweating helps cool the body and maintain a stable internal temperature. Rock melting, star fusion, and salt crystallization are not examples of body regulation. Question 21. Although fungi absorb nutrients, how are they classified in this last-minute review? Option A. Autotrophs. Option B. Heterotrophs. Option C. Metals. Option D. Planets. The correct answer is option B. Heterotrophs. Fungi are heterotrophs because they obtain organic nutrients from other organisms or decaying matter. Autotrophs make their own food, while metals and planets are not nutritional classifications for organisms. Question 22. Unless vaccines trigger memory cells, what protection is weakened in this last-minute review? Option A. Faster future immune response. Option B, rock erosion. Option C, ocean tides. Option D, atomic bonding. The correct answer is option A. Faster future immune response. Vaccines train the immune system to respond faster during later exposure to a pathogen. Rock erosion, tides, and atomic bonding are not immune system protections. Question 23. As aerobic respiration breaks glucose, which gas is consumed in this last-minute review? Option A, oxygen. Option B, helium. Option C, nitrogen. Option D, neon. The correct answer is option A. Oxygen. Aerobic respiration uses oxygen as the final electron acceptor while extracting energy from glucose. Helium and neon are inert noble gases, and nitrogen is abundant in air but is not the gas consumed in aerobic respiration. Question 24. While mitosis repairs tissue, how many daughter cells form in this last-minute review? Option A. 4 different cells. Option B. 2 identical cells. Option C. 1 sperm cell. Option D, 8 gametes. The correct answer is option B. 2 identical cells. Mitosis usually produces 2 genetically identical daughter cells for growth and repair. 4 varied cells are typical of meiosis, sperm cells are gametes, and 8 gametes are not produced by one mitotic division. Question 25. Despite their size, how do bacteria commonly reproduce in this last-minute review? Option A, binary fission. Option B, meiosis. Option C, flower pollination. Option D, nuclear fusion. The correct answer is option A. Binary fission. Bacteria commonly reproduce asexually by binary fission, splitting one cell into 2. Meiosis forms gametes in eukaryotes, flower pollination is plant reproduction, and nuclear fusion powers stars. Question 26. Given a high surface area ratio, what improves for cells in this last-minute review? Option A, material exchange. Option B, planet rotation. Option C, blood type inheritance. Option D, rock hardness. The correct answer is option A. Material exchange. A high surface area to volume ratio helps cells exchange nutrients, gases, and waste sufficiently. Planet rotation, blood type inheritance, and rock hardness are not controlled by cell surface area. Question 27. For genetic crosses, what do Punnett squares predict in this last-minute review? Option A, genotype probabilities. Option B, weather fronts. Option C, magnetic poles. Option D, boiling points. The correct answer is option A. Genotype probabilities. Punnett squares show the probability of possible offspring genotypes from parental alleles. Weather fronts, magnetic poles, and boiling points belong to other science areas and are not predicted by Punnett squares. Question 28. From endocrine glands, how do hormones usually travel in this last-minute review? Option A. Through the blood. Option B. Through tectonic plates. Option C. Through light rays only. Option D. Through fossil layers. The correct answer is option A. Through the blood. Endocrine hormones are secreted into the bloodstream and carried to target tissues. Tectonic plates, light rays, and fossil layers do not transport human hormones. Question 29. Across ecosystems, what limits carrying capacity in this last-minute review? Option A, available resources. Option B, atomic number only. Option C, moon phases only. Option D, sound frequency only. The correct answer is option A. Available resources. Carrying capacity depends on resources such as food, water, space, and shelter. Atomic number, moon phases, and sound frequency do not directly set the maximum sustainable population size. Question 30. Among biomolecules, what are most enzymes in this last-minute review? Option A, proteins. Option B, simple sugars. Option C, noble gases. Option D, igneous rocks. The correct answer is option A. Proteins. Most enzymes are proteins with shapes that help catalyze reactions. Simple sugars provide energy, noble gases are elements, and igneous rocks are geological materials. Question 31. Regarding atomic number, what does it count in this last-minute review? Option A, protons. Option B, neutrons only. Option C, electron shells only. Option D, molecules. The correct answer is option A. Protons. Atomic number is the number of protons in an atom's nucleus and identifies the element. Neutrons affect isotopes, electron shells describe electron arrangement, and molecules contain bonded atoms. Question 32. Considering a neutral atom, how many electrons match 11 protons in this last-minute review? Option A, 5. Option B, 10. Option C, 11. Option D, 22. The correct answer is option C. 11. A neutral atom has equal numbers of protons and electrons, so 11 protons match 11 electrons. 5 and 10 would give a net positive charge, while 22 would give a net negative charge. Question 33. With electron transfer, what type of bond often forms in this last-minute review? Option A, ionic bond. Option B, covalent bond. Option C, hydrogen bond only. Option D, peptide bond only. The correct answer is option A. Ionic bond. Ionic bonds form when electrons are transferred and oppositely charged ions attract. Covalent bonds share electrons, hydrogen bonds are weaker attractions, and peptide bonds link amino acids. Question 34. Without sharing electrons, why would a covalent bond not form in this last-minute review? Option A, covalent bonds require sharing. Option B, covalent bonds require tides. Option C, covalent bonds require fossils. Option D, covalent bonds require mitosis. The correct answer is option A. Covalent bonds require sharing. Covalent bonding depends on atoms sharing electron pairs. Tides, fossils, and mitosis do not create covalent bonds between atoms. Question 35. Below pH 7, what kind of solution is shown in this last-minute review? Option A, acidic. Option B, basic. Option C, neutral only. Option D, radioactive only. The correct answer is option A. Acidic. A solution with pH below 7 is acidic because it has relatively high hydrogen ion concentration. Basic solutions are above 7, neutral solutions are near 7, and radioactivity is not determined by pH alone. Question 36. Above pH 7, what kind of solution appears in this last-minute review? Option A, acidic. Option B, basic. Option C, genetic. Option D, magnetic. The correct answer is option B. Basic. A pH above 7 indicates a basic or alkaline solution. Acidic solutions are below 7, and genetic or magnetic describe unrelated properties rather than pH category. Question 37. Adding a catalyst changes reaction rate how in this last-minute review? Option A. It lowers activation energy. Option B. It destroys all products. Option C. It changes atomic number. Option D. It creates gravity. The correct answer is option A. It lowers activation energy. A catalyst speeds a reaction by lowering activation energy without being consumed. It does not destroy all products, change atomic number, or create gravity. Question 38. Mixing an acid and base often produces what in this last-minute review? Option A, salt and water. Option B, DNA and protein. Option C, magma and lava. Option D, light and sound. The correct answer is option A, salt and water. Neutralization commonly forms salt and water when an acid reacts with a base. DNA and protein are biological molecules, magma and lava are geological materials, and light and sound are forms of energy or waves. Question 39. Balancing chemical equations protects which idea in this last-minute review? Option A, conservation of atoms. Option B, destruction of mass. Option C, creation of genes. Option D, loss of gravity. The correct answer is option A, conservation of atoms. Balanced equations show that atoms are conserved in chemical reactions. They do not imply mass is destroyed, genes are created, or gravity disappears. Question 40. Grouping elements in a periodic column shows what in this last-minute review? Option A, similar valence electrons. Option B, identical mass always. Option C, equal neutron numbers always. Option D, same boiling point always. The correct answer is option A, similar valence electrons. Elements in the same group usually share similar valence electron patterns and chemical behavior. They do not always have identical mass, equal neutron numbers, or the same boiling point. Question 41. Filling the outer shell helps noble gases do what in this last-minute review? Option A, react very easily. Option B, stay relatively unreactive. Option C, become proteins. Option D, turn into planets. The correct answer is option B, stay relatively unreactive. Noble gases are relatively unreactive because their outer electron shells are filled. They do not react very easily, become proteins, or turn into planets. Question 42. Comparing isotopes, what particle number differs in this last-minute review? Option A, protons. Option B, neutrons. Option C, electrons always. Option D, molecules always. The correct answer is option B, neutrons. Isotopes of the same element have the same protons but different numbers of neutrons. Protons would change the element, electrons can change charge, and molecules are combinations of atoms rather than isotope-defining particles. Question 43. Losing electrons is called what process in this last-minute review? Option A, reduction. Option B, oxidation. Option C, condensation. Option D, transcription. The correct answer is option B, oxidation. Oxidation is the loss of electrons in redox reactions. Reduction is electron gain, condensation joins molecules with water loss, and transcription copies DNA into RNA. Question 44. Gaining electrons is called what process in this last-minute review? Option A, reduction. Option B, oxidation. Option C, evaporation. Option D, translation. The correct answer is option A, reduction. Reduction means gaining electrons in a redox reaction. Oxidation means losing electrons, evaporation changes liquid to gas, and translation builds proteins from RNA instructions. Question 45. Measuring molarity tells what concentration in this last-minute review? Option A, moles solute per liter solution. Option B, grams solvent per planet. Option C, atoms per fossil layer. Option D, volts per magnet. The correct answer is option A, moles solute per liter solution. Molarity is moles of solute divided by liters of solution. The other choices mix unrelated units or concepts and do not define chemical concentration. Question 46. Releasing heat during a reaction makes it what in this last minute review? Option A endothermic. Option B exothermic. Option C genetic. Option D hypertonic. The correct answer is option B. Exothermic. An exothermic reaction releases heat to its surroundings. Endothermic reactions absorb heat, genetic describes heredity, and hypertonic describes a solution with higher solute concentration. Question 47. Absorbing heat during a reaction makes it what in this last minute review? Option A endothermic. Option B exothermic. Option C isotonic. Option D sedimentary. The correct answer is option A. Endothermic. An endothermic process absorbs heat from its surroundings. Exothermic processes release heat, isotonic describes equal solute concentration, and sedimentary describes a type of rock. Question 48. Heating water at lower air pressure affects boiling how in this last minute review? Option A. It boils at a lower temperature. Option B. It cannot boil. Option C. It becomes DNA. Option D. It turns into metal. The correct answer is option A. It boils at a lower temperature. At lower external pressure, water boils at a lower temperature because vapor pressure matches the surroundings sooner. It can still boil, and it does not become DNA or metal. Question 49. Removing an electron from an atom creates what in this last minute review? Option A. A positive ion. Option B. A neutron. Option C. A chromosome. Option D. A fossil. The correct answer is option A. A positive ion. Losing an electron leaves the atom with more protons than electrons, creating a positive ion. A neutron is a nuclear particle, a chromosome is genetic material, and a fossil is preserved evidence of past life. Question 50. Bending water molecules help create which property in this last minute review? Option A polarity. Option B radioactive decay. Option C mitosis. Option D plate motion. The correct answer is option A. Polarity. Water's bent shape and uneven charge distribution make it polar. Radioactive decay, mitosis, and plate motion are different processes not caused by water's molecular shape. Question 51. Linking water molecules weakly involves which attraction in this last minute review? Option A hydrogen bonding. Option B ionic nuclei. Option C binary fission. Option D continental drift. The correct answer is option A. Hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonds form weak attractions between polar water molecules. Ionic nuclei is not the term for this attraction, binary fission is bacterial reproduction, and continental drift is plate movement over time. Question 52. Sharing 4 bonds makes carbon useful for what in this last minute review? Option A building diverse organic molecules. Option B stopping all reactions. Option C creating moon phases. Option D measuring earthquakes. The correct answer is option A. Building diverse organic molecules. Carbon can form 4 covalent bonds, allowing many stable and complex organic molecules. It does not stop all reactions, create moon phases, or measure earthquakes. Question 53. Dropping from pH 6 to pH 3 changes acidity how in this last minute review? Option A 3 times stronger. Option B 10 times stronger. Option C 1000 times stronger. Option D. No change. The correct answer is option C. 1000 times stronger. Each pH unit represents a 10-fold change in hydrogen ion concentration, so 3 units equal 10 times 10 times 10. 3 times and 10 times are too small, while no change ignores the logarithmic pH scale. Question 54. Dissolving more solid in warm water often shows what in this last-minute review? Option A, higher solubility. Option B, lower atomic number. Option C, less molecular motion. Option D, no particle interaction. The correct answer is option A, higher solubility. Many solids become more soluble as water temperature rises because particle motion helps solute spread. Atomic number does not change, molecular motion usually increases, and dissolving depends on particle interactions. Question 55. Burning hydrocarbons completely produces which main products in this last-minute review? Option A, carbon dioxide and water. Option B, DNA and RNA. Option C, salt and iron. Option D, ozone and helium. The correct answer is option A, carbon dioxide and water. Complete combustion of hydrocarbons produces carbon dioxide and water when oxygen is plentiful. DNA and RNA are biological molecules, salt and iron are not the usual products, and ozone and helium are unrelated outputs. Question 56. Changing velocity over time is called what in this last-minute review? Option A, acceleration. Option B, density. Option C, momentum only. Option D, diffusion. The correct answer is option A, acceleration. Acceleration is the rate at which velocity changes with time. Density is mass per volume, momentum includes mass and velocity, and diffusion is particle movement from high to low concentration. Question 57. Keeping motion unchanged unless force describes which law in this last-minute review? Option A, Newton's first law. Option B, Newton's third law. Option C, Boyle's law. Option D, Mendel's law. The correct answer is option A, Newton's first law. Newton's first law says objects keep their motion unless acted on by a net external force. Newton's third law involves action-reaction pairs, Boyle's law concerns gases, and Mendel's law concerns heredity. Question 58. Pushing a larger mass with equal force changes acceleration how in this last-minute review? Option A, it decreases. Option B, it increases always. Option C, it becomes zero always. Option D, it becomes pH. The correct answer is option A, it decreases. For the same force, a larger mass has smaller acceleration according to F equals ma. Acceleration does not always increase, it is not always zero, and pH is a chemistry scale. Question 59. Moving an object with force over distance represents what in this last-minute review? Option A, work. Option B, osmosis. Option C, inheritance. Option D, condensation. The correct answer is option A, work. Work occurs when a force moves an object through a distance in the direction of the force. Osmosis moves water, inheritance passes traits, and condensation changes gas to liquid. Question 60. Racing objects have which kind of energy in this last-minute review? Option A, kinetic energy. Option B, chemical bond only. Option C, potential energy only. Option D, genetic energy. The correct answer is option A, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion and increases with mass and speed. Chemical bond energy is stored in bonds, potential energy is stored by position, and genetic energy is not a standard physics term. Question 61. Lifting a book increases which energy in this last-minute review? Option A, gravitational potential energy. Option B, sound energy only. Option C, nuclear decay. Option D, acid strength. The correct answer is option A, gravitational potential energy. Raising a book increases its gravitational potential energy because its height increases. Sound energy involves vibrations, nuclear decay involves unstable nuclei, and acid strength is a chemistry property. Question 62. Colliding carts show momentum depends on what in this last-minute review? Option A, mass and velocity. Option B, pH and solubility. Option C, genes and alleles only. Option D, moonlight and tides only. The correct answer is option A. Mass and velocity. Momentum equals mass times velocity, so both quantities matter in collisions. pH and solubility are chemistry ideas, genes and alleles are biology ideas, and moonlight does not define momentum. Question 63. Leveraging a simple machine mainly helps how in this last-minute review? Option A. By changing force or direction. Option B. By creating matter. Option C. By deleting energy. Option D. By making chromosomes. The correct answer is option A. By changing force or direction. Simple machines make work easier by changing the size or direction of a force, though total work is not eliminated. They do not create matter, delete energy, or make chromosomes. Question 64. Sliding surfaces convert motion into what through friction in this last-minute review? Option A, heat. Option B, DNA. Option C, oxygen gas only. Option D, starlight. The correct answer is option A. Heat. Friction often converts mechanical energy into heat as surfaces rub together. DNA is genetic material, oxygen gas is a chemical substance, and starlight is electromagnetic radiation from stars. Question 65. Vibrating sound waves need what medium in this last-minute review? Option A, matter to travel through. Option B. A vacuum only. Option C, DNA strands. Option D, empty space only. The correct answer is option A. Matter to travel through. Sound is a mechanical wave that needs matter such as air, water, or solids to travel. A vacuum or empty space cannot carry sound, and DNA strands are not required as a sound medium. Question 66. Traveling light moves fastest through what in this last-minute review? Option A, vacuum. Option B, glass. Option C, water. Option D, diamond. The correct answer is option A. Vacuum. Light travels fastest in a vacuum because no material slows it down. Glass, water, and diamond all slow light compared with vacuum. Question 67. Raising sound frequency affects pitch how in this last-minute review? Option A, pitch gets higher. Option B, pitch gets lower. Option C, pitch becomes mass. Option D, pitch stops waves. The correct answer is option A. Pitch gets higher. Higher frequency sound waves are heard as higher pitch. Lower pitch comes from lower frequency, pitch is not mass, and changing pitch does not stop waves from existing. Question 68. Shortening wavelength at constant wave speed affects frequency how in this last-minute review? Option A, frequency increases. Option B, frequency decreases. Option C, frequency becomes pH. Option D, frequency becomes gravity. The correct answer is option A. Frequency increases. Wave speed equals frequency times wavelength, so at constant speed a shorter wavelength means a higher frequency. A decrease would require longer wavelength, while pH and gravity are unrelated concepts. Question 69. Flowing electric charge is called what in this last-minute review? Option A, current. Option B, voltage. Option C, resistance. Option D, insulation. The correct answer is option A. Current. Electric current is the flow of electric charge through a conductor or circuit. Voltage pushes charge, resistance opposes flow, and insulation limits charge movement. Question 70. Separating electric charges creates which circuit quantity in this last-minute review? Option A, voltage. Option B, mass. Option C, density. Option D, heredity. The correct answer is option A. Voltage. Voltage is electric potential difference, often created by separated charges or a battery. Mass, density, and heredity are not measures of electric potential difference. Question 71. Opposing current flow is the role of what in this last-minute review? Option A, resistance. Option B, acceleration. Option C, photosynthesis. Option D, condensation. The correct answer is option A. Resistance. Resistance measures how much a material or component opposes electric current. Acceleration describes changing velocity, photosynthesis stores light energy, and condensation changes gas to liquid. Question 72. Splitting current into multiple paths describes which circuit in this last-minute review? Option A, parallel circuit. Option B, series circuit. Option C, open fossil. Option D, food web. The correct answer is option A. Parallel circuit. A parallel circuit gives current more than one path to follow. A series circuit has one path, while open fossil and food web are not circuit types. Question 73. Connecting bulbs in one path creates which circuit in this last-minute review? Option A, series circuit. Option B, parallel circuit. Option C, plate boundary. Option D, water cycle. The correct answer is option A. Series circuit. A series circuit places components along a single path, so the same current passes through each. A parallel circuit has multiple paths, and plate boundaries or water cycles are earth science concepts. Question 74. Spinning or moving charges are linked to what force in this last-minute review? Option A, magnetism. Option B, osmosis. Option C, inheritance. Option D, weathering. The correct answer is option A. Magnetism. Magnetism is closely related to moving electric charges and electron behavior. Osmosis moves water, inheritance passes genetic traits, and weathering breaks down rock. Question 75. Touching a hot pan transfers heat mainly by what in this last-minute review? Option A, conduction. Option B, convection. Option C, radiation only. Option D, fusion. The correct answer is option A. Conduction. Conduction transfers heat through direct contact between materials. Convection involves fluid movement, radiation uses electromagnetic waves, and fusion combines atomic nuclei. Question 76. Rising warm air transfers heat mainly by what in this last-minute review? Option A, convection. Option B, conduction only. Option C, genetic drift. Option D, oxidation only. The correct answer is option A. Convection. Convection transfers heat as warmer, less dense fluid rises and cooler fluid sinks. Conduction needs direct contact, genetic drift changes allele frequencies, and oxidation is electron loss. Question 77. Radiating sunlight warms Earth through which transfer in this last-minute review? Option A, electromagnetic radiation. Option B, direct conduction through space. Option C, binary fission. Option D, osmosis. The correct answer is option A. Electromagnetic radiation. Sunlight reaches Earth by electromagnetic radiation, which can travel through space. Direct conduction cannot occur across empty space, binary fission is cell division in bacteria, and osmosis moves water. Question 78. Dividing mass by volume gives what property in this last-minute review? Option A, density. Option B, velocity. Option C current. Option D allele frequency only. The correct answer is option A. Density. Density is defined as mass divided by volume. Velocity describes motion, current describes charge flow, and allele frequency describes genetics in populations. Question 79. Pressing the same force on less area changes pressure how in this last-minute review? Option A pressure increases. Option B pressure decreases. Option C pressure becomes zero. Option D pressure becomes pH. The correct answer is option A. Pressure increases. Pressure equals force divided by area, so the same force over a smaller area creates higher pressure. It does not decrease, become zero, or turn into pH. Question 80. Floating objects experience buoyant force equal to what in this last-minute review? Option A weight of displaced fluid. Option B atomic number. Option C sound pitch. Option D DNA length. The correct answer is option A. Weight of displaced fluid. Archimedes' principle says buoyant force equals the weight of the displaced fluid. Atomic number, sound pitch, and DNA length do not define buoyant force. Question 81. Cracking rock in place is called what in this last-minute review? Option A weathering. Option B erosion. Option C deposition. Option D fusion. The correct answer is option A. Weathering. Weathering breaks rock into smaller pieces without necessarily moving it away. Erosion transports sediment, deposition drops sediment, and fusion joins atomic nuclei. Question 82. Carrying sediment away is called what in this last-minute review? Option A erosion. Option B weathering. Option C condensation. Option D translation. The correct answer is option A. Erosion. Erosion moves sediment by wind, water, ice, or gravity. Weathering breaks rock in place, condensation forms liquid from gas, and translation makes proteins. Question 83. Shifting tectonic plates often cause what in this last-minute review? Option A earthquakes and volcanoes. Option B photosynthesis only. Option C blood clotting. Option D protein synthesis only. The correct answer is option A. Earthquakes and volcanoes. Plate movement can produce earthquakes, volcanoes, mountains, and ocean trenches. Photosynthesis, blood clotting, and protein synthesis are biological processes not caused by tectonic plate boundaries. Question 84. Cooling magma or lava forms which rock type in this last-minute review? Option A igneous. Option B sedimentary. Option C metamorphic. Option D fossil fuel only. The correct answer is option A. Igneous. Igneous rocks form when magma or lava cools and solidifies. Sedimentary rocks form from sediments, metamorphic rocks form under heat and pressure, and fossil fuels are energy resources. Question 85. Compacting layers of sediment forms which rock in this last-minute review? Option A sedimentary. Option B igneous. Option C metamorphic. Option D plasma. The correct answer is option A. Sedimentary. Sedimentary rock forms when sediments are compacted and cemented over time. Igneous rock cools from molten material, metamorphic rock changes under heat and pressure, and plasma is a state of matter. Question 86. Transforming rock by heat and pressure makes what in this last-minute review? Option A metamorphic rock. Option B igneous rock only. Option C sedimentary rock only. Option D liquid water only. The correct answer is option A. Metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock forms when existing rock changes due to heat, pressure, or chemically active fluids. Igneous rock forms from cooling magma, Sedimentary rock forms from sediments, and liquid water is not a rock type. Question 87. Cycling water through air and land includes which steps in this last-minute review? Option A, evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Option B, mitosis, meiosis, mutation. Option C, oxidation, reduction, bonding. Option D, fusion, fission, orbiting. The correct answer is option A. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. The water cycle includes evaporation, condensation, precipitation, runoff, and infiltration. The other choices describe biology, chemistry, or nuclear and orbital processes rather than the water cycle. Question 88. Trapping infrared heat is a role of which gases in this last-minute review? Option A, greenhouse gases. Option B, noble gases only. Option C, pure oxygen only. Option D, metal vapors only. The correct answer is option A. Greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor absorb infrared radiation and help warm the atmosphere. Noble gases are mostly unreactive, pure oxygen is not the main greenhouse gas, and metal vapors are not the standard explanation. Question 89. Tilting Earth's axis mainly causes what in this last-minute review? Option A, seasons. Option B, daily tides only. Option C, earthquakes only. Option D, moon phases only. The correct answer is option A. Seasons. Earth's axial tilt changes sunlight angle and daylight length during the year, creating seasons. Tides are mainly linked to gravity, earthquakes to plate motion, and moon phases to the moon's position relative to Earth and the Sun. Question 90. Observing changing moon shapes shows what in this last-minute review? Option A, moon phases. Option B, solar fusion. Option C, plate tectonics. Option D, protein folding. The correct answer is option A. Moon phases. The visible shape of the moon changes because of its position relative to Earth and the Sun. Solar fusion powers stars, plate tectonics moves Earth's crust, and protein folding is a biology process. Question 91. Pulling oceans with gravity creates most tides from what in this last-minute review? Option A. The moon. Option B, Earth's core only. Option C, clouds only. Option D, plant roots. The correct answer is option A. The moon. The moon's gravity is the main cause of Earth's ocean tides, with the sun also contributing. Earth's core, clouds, and plant roots do not create the regular tidal pull. Question 92. Aligning moon between Earth and Sun causes what in this last-minute review? Option A, solar eclipse. Option B, lunar eclipse. Option C, high tide only. Option D, aurora only. The correct answer is option A. Solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between Earth and the Sun and blocks sunlight from reaching part of Earth. A lunar eclipse places Earth between the Sun and Moon. High tide is not the same alignment event, and auroras are caused by charged particles interacting with the atmosphere. Question 93. Fusing hydrogen in stars releases what in this last-minute review? Option A, energy and helium. Option B, DNA and oxygen. Option C, salt and water. Option D, sediment and fossils. The correct answer is option A. Energy and helium. Stars release energy by nuclear fusion, commonly converting hydrogen into helium in their cores. DNA and oxygen, salt and water, and sediment and fossils are not the main products of stellar fusion. Question 94. Stretching light toward red suggests galaxies do what in this last-minute review? Option A, move away. Option B, stop moving. Option C, turn into bacteria. Option D, lose all mass. The correct answer is option A. Move away. Redshift means light waves are stretched, often showing that distant galaxies are moving away as the universe expands. It does not show no motion, transformation into bacteria, or loss of all mass. Question 95. Preserving remains in rock provides evidence for what in this last-minute review? Option A, past life and evolution. Option B, instant weather only. Option C, electric current only. Option D, modern hormones only. The correct answer is option A. Past life and evolution. Fossils preserve traces of past organisms and help scientists study evolution and Earth history. They do not mainly prove instant weather, electric current, or modern hormone activity. Question 96. Enriching soil with humus mainly improves what in this last-minute review? Option A, fertility and water holding. Option B, solar eclipses. Option C, nuclear decay. Option D, blood pressure. The correct answer is option A. Fertility and water holding. Humus adds organic matter that improves nutrient availability and water retention in soil. Solar eclipses, nuclear decay, and blood pressure are not directly improved by humus in soil. Question 97. Shielding life from ultraviolet radiation is done by what in this last-minute review? Option A, ozone layer. Option B, inner core only. Option C, ocean tides. Option D, ribosomes. The correct answer is option A. Ozone layer. The ozone layer absorbs much of the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation. Earth's inner core, ocean tides, and ribosomes do not serve as the atmosphere's UV shield. Question 98. Harnessing sunlight directly uses which renewable source in this last-minute review? Option A, solar energy. Option B, coal. Option C, natural gas. Option D, uranium ore. The correct answer is option A. Solar energy. Solar energy uses sunlight and is renewable on human time scales. Coal and natural gas are fossil fuels, while uranium ore is a nuclear fuel rather than direct sunlight. Question 99. Condensing water vapor forms clouds when air reaches what in this last-minute review? Option A, dew point. Option B, atomic number. Option C, carrying capacity. Option D, genetic code. The correct answer is option A. Dew point. Clouds form when moist air cools to its dew point and water vapor condenses into droplets or ice crystals. Atomic number, carrying capacity, and genetic code are unrelated to cloud formation. Question 100. Recording air pressure requires which instrument in this last-minute review? Option A, barometer. Option B, thermometer. Option C, seismograph. Option D, microscope. The correct answer is option A. Barometer. A barometer measures atmospheric pressure and helps track weather changes. A thermometer measures temperature, a seismograph records earthquakes, and a microscope magnifies small objects.